Hey guys, I'm Jeff Thomason and welcome to this week's episode of Predator Pursuit. If you saw last week, you know we're out here in West Texas chasing coyotes, so we're gonna pick up right where we left off. The coyotes are running us over. We've got some awesome hunts coming right up. So this next spot, we've called it before and we've had luck here, but it's kind of in an area that's super flat, so we don't have much elevation. But there's some old abandoned tanks that are set out there in the middle of this flat that are just perfect for us. So we're gonna climb up on top, get some elevation, and see what happens. That played out exactly like we wanted it to. I tell you, we've hunted this stand before, and it's set up perfect to where it's almost like a funnel. There's almost like a sanctuary out here, man. There's a lot of oil field equipment and whatnot that kind of surround this place, and it's almost like it's just a natural place for these coyotes to go in the middle of the day and bed up. Man, I looked up and this coyote was right here, and he was making a beeline for Matt. I mean, he was so close. We got Matt sitting down there with a shotgun covering the decoy, and he was so close when I saw him, I couldn't even let Matt know he was coming. So, I mean, he ran right in front of Matt. I'm talking, had to be less than 5 yards in front of him, and just went straight to the decoy. And I guess, I don't know, he didn't smell him or nothing. He just kind of circled back and looked at that decoy again, and Matt, oh, just hammered him. Was that sucker in your lap or what?
He about had to jump my feet.
Golly, I saw it. I couldn't smooch or nothing. I mean, where did you see him at? When he come around that corner?
Oh, he came right here, right by me. I heard him right at the last second, though.
Yeah.
You know, I heard him, saw him.
I told Cody, I was like, he was so close. He came around this corner, and we picked him up right here. So we got him coming around the edge, and man, he was on top of that decoy. He just stood there and looked at it. And I got back on him, but man, you just ripped him. Like it picked him up and spun him. Oh, yeah. You hit him, yeah. Now you hit this one where you're supposed to hit him with a shotgun, buddy.
Right in the face.
Look at I mean, there's just BB holes all in his forehead. Big male. I told Cody when he came around that corner, man, he was solid white. That sun was behind us, and he just, man, he popped. He lit up so good. But he never even bothered to look up at us. Like I said, we're on that old tank. Those tanks they've just converted, they've cut them out and turned them into just a old storage tank or whatever, but I mean, it didn't even bother him. That was a good one, man. I'm glad you saw him and were able to whack him. I mean, that's
I about jumped right off my pad that I was sitting on.
Well, good deal, man. Good shooting, bud. Well guys, if you've been watching the show very long, you know that my favorite stand of the day is the first one in the morning. And this one, you know, everything is set up good for us. There's not much wind, sun's looking good, and we know there's coyotes in the area, so I've got a really good feeling. There's a coyote behind us on the hill, skyline. See him? On the top. gonna change sound. I want to hit this fight and see what he does. Ready? So we've been watching this one coyote up on the skyline for quite a while, and we're locked on this one, and sure enough, we hear brush cracking just right beside us. I knew we had a coyote right on top of us. Jeez, I knew that was gonna happen. Did you get that? That was a big male, I bet you money. Up on top. See, I gotta see her. Yeah, if he stops. Got him. He'll die right off that hill. Holy cow. Man, we were locked up on this one over here on the hill. I knew that was gonna happen to us. We were locked up on this one, and I heard that sucker crashing in the brush, and I turned and looked, and he was on the decoy, man. I don't know what happened. Then he turned and ran, and Matt just roasted him with a shotgun. And kept looking. I don't know if this coyote that I just shot was the same one or not. I watched him go that way, so I think this was a different one. But he circled all the way around. I hit him, and he spun and went down right there too. That was fun. That was cool, man. He was up on that skyline for a long time. Can't take that shot, man. I'm sure it's fine, but there's nothing. I don't know what's over that hill. Can't take that shot, but that was pretty good. Well, good shot.
Do what?
Good shot. Where'd you see him at?
Did I hit him?
I thought you did.
I don't think I did.
Did you not?
I don't think I did.
I swore you rolled him up right there. I know it's hard for you to see in this brush, but I thought you got him, Matt. I don't know. Let's go look. There's a big old dark coyote too.
See, I thought I shot. Oh shoot, I did get him.
Oh, he's right there. I said
I
he was a
didn't think
big
I
old
got
dark sucker too, buddy. That was the first thing I was like, man, that's got to be a big male.
That's a heck of a shot because he was full speed.
Yeah, no, he was running. He was getting out of there. Absolutely. And big old teeth, getting some wear on them.
Dog.
Black on their legs.
Yeah.
That's real common, you know, east of here, but out here you don't see them get this dark that often. I just can't believe he came from that way. I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting him to come up this draw, but I just happened to turn and look, and that coyote was skyline perfect. He was just sitting up. He could see everything.
So y'all never saw this one until you heard him.
Heard him on the decoy. Turned and looked, and he was running around the decoy, and then we spun around, and I mean, it was quick.
Yeah.
But I mean, spin around, Cody. Look at that. Look at the camera. We were right there. I mean, on top of it, buddy. But then we just kept calling and had another one pop up here. We're gonna go look. I know I hit him. He spun around and kind of fell off that cliff. So we'll go find him.
Yeah, that was a good shot right there.
That was cool, man. That's a big old male for sure. Let's get him over there and then we'll go look for mine.
He came down.
He rolled off this hill. There he is. Yeah. I mean, he fell right off the backside of that hill. I said he acted like I hit him in the heart when they do that death spin. Yeah, a little far back, but not bad.
That's a good shot too.
Yeah, it's not as big a coyote as that other one by any means, but pretty cool nonetheless. Was that a female? Yeah. Shoot, yeah. That's the way to start the day right there. A double?
Yeah.
I think this is a different coyote. I don't think this is that first one. Because when you shot that one with a shotgun, it bolted off that way.
So
That
they both
way.
came from over there? This one and
Yeah.
the first one?
But this one came and went this way.
Okay.
It circled up.
Okay.
It worked out good because I was worried he was going to stay on the skyline like that other one did, and I just can't shoot up there, you know. And luckily he worked off that edge. But well, good deal, man. Good double. Let's load him up and go get another one before that sun gets up.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Matt.
Hey guys, Christian here with Dead Air Silencers. So today, let's talk about making your silencer safe on your firearm. The number one thing you need to make sure is that your silencer is concentric with the barrel of your firearm. We don't want any issues, baffle strikes, end cap strikes. Yes, it happens, but let's try to take care of that before it happens. So I'm using this rifle, it's 6.5 Creedmoor. I'm using the Nomad TI, it's our 30 cal titanium can, and I'm using the Xeno setup, and this is a concentricity rod. So make sure you get a good concentricity rod. It's not mandatory, but we really would like you to do that because it's gonna make sure that the silencer is correctly on the rifle. So it's this easy. Make sure the can is tight on the rifle and you just literally push the concentricity rod in and leave an inch or two out. That way you can see if there's any touching here on the rod onto the can. That's all it is. Just make sure it's not touching. If it's very close, you're fine, even if it's close. But if it is touching, you need to take it out, take the can off, and make sure that everything's tight here on your mounts, because that's probably where your problem is. It could be something different, but again, just put the rod in and make sure there's nothing touching here. So hopefully that'll help you out in the field, and I will see you next time.
So at first stand of the morning, we were able to shoot that double. And then after that, it seemed like every stand, we're calling in coyotes left and right. Right here, right here, right here. About 3 of them. See the one standing there? Well, that happened way too quick, but that was still pretty cool. I knew there was a good chance of them coming over there, but we wanted them from here. And I just happened to look down, and that first one was on us, man. He stepped out, and he locked on us. He had us busted. It's a 55 grain VMAX, and it ruined his day. It's been a good morning, man. We're calling them in. It's overcast. I was telling him, when it's days like this, if we can get cloud cover and a steady wind, boy, it's usually pretty good out here. So
a little bit of wind gives them confidence.
Yep. Let's go get another one.
Yeah,
What do you say?
yes,
Let's
sir.
do it.
Good shot.
Thank you. Well, that was another quick one. I'm telling you, we've got 2 miles of beautiful wide open country down here that we're trying to bring them across. And sure enough, it came from behind us where we parked the truck. We were not expecting that at all. I'll tell you guys what, I do this on almost every stand. I've got baby cottontail as a preset on this remote. So every stand, I don't have to sit here and scroll through sounds and try to find stuff. I mean, I've got my favorites set. And almost every stand, all I do is reach up and hit that preset one. And sure enough, I mean, we weren't 2 minutes in, and that coyote popped up right here. Cody saw him, I mean, just right on top of us. All right, female? Yep, little female. But yeah, that's a pup. Well, yeah, little bitty coyote. We've killed some big ones today, and we killed some little ones today. We got a whole mixed bag of them. I don't know, it worked out good. Like I said, we had a beautiful stand set up, you know, perfect for filming, and wouldn't you know it, literally had to come by the truck. It's the way it goes, man. Like I said, I always say they keep us on our toes for sure.
You never know.
No, you never know. You better have your head on a swivel, because especially out here, man, they can come from anywhere.
West Texas Uber service.
West Texas Uber, that's the best looking Uber truck.
Yeah.
Ain't been too many of them that got a pile of fur like that either. Add another one to it. Whoa. Thank you, Uber.
Y'all did pretty good.
We're doing all right.
Who shot that one?
I did. He must have ran right by you, Skeet. You see it?
No, I was sleeping.
You were sleeping? Came in from behind us. We were overlooking all this country. Came in from behind us. Well, guys, we've had an amazing week here in West Texas, and I'm telling you, the coyotes are running us over. We're not done yet. Next week, we're gonna be right back here again in West Texas, chasing coyotes.